Hey you guys, we are back to do a couples cam, married at first sight. Let's get into it. Yeah. LY.
Alright, welcome back, KOED fam. Welcome back to another video. Kourtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife with her KOED wear shirt on.
Did I wear this shirt the last video?
No, you didn't wear the shirt the last video.
Last video, for last. Anyway, y'all, whatever, it's clean. All right, you guys, so my name is Kourtney, also known as Coco.
And this is Kourtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships, reviews, and tonight we will be talking about it got stuck in my throat. We'll be talking about married at first sight, couples cam. Take it away, baby.
Do I need to edit this?
I'll leave it in there. Keep it raw.
So if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow. So let's get into it.
And when you hit the subscribe button, it should say what?
ED.
Subscribe. Duh. Okay, we can't wear that joke out, but still, it needs to say subscribe.
It ain't no joke, it's the truth.
Okay.
It should say the subscribe. Duh. That means past tense, you done hit it and you is now a part of the family. If it don't say subscribe, duh, you just an outsider. All right.
Ooh, the outsider.
Yep, and you get no invitation to the family reunion or the picnics.
Not
okay?
the barbecue.
Mm-mm.
You throwing hot dog buns over the fence.
All right, so it's starting out with all the couples, of course, doing their little Zoom where they got all, you know, and they talking, trying to catch up and see how everybody doing. So we're going to break this down couple by couple. So Jess is leaving to go to Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara looks so pretty. I've never been. Some of y'all probably in Santa Barbara, but it looks beautiful.
Go ahead and put that on our list.
Yeah. So she's going to see Beth and Jamie. So she's just going to make a visit. Jamie said she really liked her. I think they never met in person, but they talked on the phone and all that stuff, whatever. So she really liked her when she was in season, whatever season she was in. And so she gets there. She tells her husband bye. She leaving, the dog all sad and yada, yada, yada. But, you know, of course, they still working on trying to have a baby. So she can't drink too much wine when she out because they got to come back and try to, you know, practice.
Go half on the baby.
2/3. So Jess arrived and so, you know, they drinking wine, having a good time. They look like they out at some kind of restaurant.
I thought it was a winery.
Was it a winery?
I thought it was a winery.
Okay. So anyway, she did get a chance to share with Beth that she wants to have a baby.
Why they want them crumb snatchers, man? Little crumb snatchers. Mom and Daddy, I need changing. Burp me. Oh no, dog.
Okay.
You know how babies gotta get burped and stuff.
Yeah, yes.
My mom said, you make sure every time I fit my brother says, burp them. Burp they all.
Maybe that's why you just like
I've been traumatized.
you had to help raise your siblings. So so she said, you know, they trying to have a baby. So it kind of put Jamie in Beth in a place to, Jamie's so used to Jamie being a girl name, but put Beth in a place to where she really and truly is kind of thinking about having a baby. So they said, listen, we're gonna have a baby at the same time.
It seemed like Beth just got caught up in the moment because her friend, I'm gonna have a baby. You gonna have a baby? I'm gonna have a baby too. Let's have a baby together. They had like having babies is like going to Walmart buying some toilet paper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then they ain't even tell their husband.
Nah, husband ain't got no input on it. None.
He ain't know nothing about it. So when they did tell what's name?
Jamie.
Yeah, he was like, oh, okay, I'm glad you're telling me. Something we got to talk about.
I didn't know what it is. Okay.
So before she left, they did take her to the beach, and that's when it looked so pretty, Santa Barbara Beach and everything. And she stayed 2 days in Deuces, honey. She was on the plane, headed back to the house. So Brianna and Vince, they are talking about the small apartment that they live in. So she was like, you go that way, you right there, go that way, you right there. Like they run into each other because the apartment's so small. And so they put the house hunting on break, but now they was like, you know what, we got to start this back up again. So it seems like they're having some trouble because they're getting a little discouraged because the market is just not good.
Man, the housing market, I don't know back then, but especially right now, it's a beast, man. It's a beast. You're going to have to come correct. You're going to have to have your money. People undercutting you, they outbidding you on these houses. Yeah, it's a beast right now. So I can understand the frustrations. So
they took a tour. They did, I think there's the fourth house that they probably tried to put a bid in, but they did take a tour on one house and they liked it. It looked like it went downstairs both.
Like a
split
off.
Because the dog went up down. That's what that dog go down there and Pookie.
Or something down there and snatch him up in the wall.
That's true. Cookie. They were, so Brianna's, they get back to the house. They decide that this the house. We're gonna put a bid on it. I like it. I like it. I like it.
See, that's the problem with women when it comes to houses. When you guys see a house y'all really like, y'all don't play, y'all don't have that poker face, you know. And when you don't have the poker face, they go, okay, yeah, she wanted this house too bad. I'm not gonna bid. No, I'm not gonna come down the price because she wanted it too bad. And you kind of hurt your negotiation when you do that.
Well, I don't get in front of all that. I would let you handle it, but we didn't see none of that.
I'm just saying. We don't know. I know she probably didn't do it in front of the realtor or whatnot, but the person selling the house. But some people, it's like buying a car. You know, you can't let them see your face. I like to do that.
You like to do all that stuff.
Not no more.
Not no more. So they back at their apartment, and Brianna looking at furniture for the office and everything. So he was like, "We didn't get the house yet."
She moved too fast. We gotta get the house first.
Hey, you what you call it? Optimistic. So you thinking ahead.
And you saw what happened. Go ahead.
So she got a phone call from the realtor, and she was like, "Hey, you got any good news?" He's like, "Unfortunately."
Well, they start off with that.
Yeah, they're unfortunate. What he said?
Somebody outbid them.
Oh, okay.
They offer more money and they went with that offer.
So they got 30 days. Their lease will be up in 30 days. So they trying to hurry up and find a place.
Now, the realtor should. I don't know how they would do that. Even though the other people offer more money, you'd think they would give Brianna and them a call, see what they counter offer.
Okay, counter.
Yeah, see can they go above that offer the other person gave them. So.
Unless it was a
lot of money, a big difference. Yeah, he probably paid overpriced for it.
So let's move on to Shanice and Jeffy, y'all favorite couple. Shanice has been home alone because you know they had that big blowout last couples cam, and you know they fussing about having another child next time.
Excuse me, and you think Brianna and Vince got a small place? Place they live in, it's like, is that the bedroom?
I think that it look like they stay above a garage.
Yeah, man, good. That's small, man. You want to have more kids in that small spot?
That's what I'm saying. And so at least Brianna and Vince trying to look for a house,
right.
Even for the dog.
Yeah, they don't even have a child.
Yeah. So Shanice, I keep saying this part over, but she's home, and what Jeffy told her, he said, "Listen. To alleviate your stress, we're just gonna put the Laura in daycare." I'm saying, why ain't you been doing it? But I guess because of the pandemic and stuff. So you know, Shanice has been home with her. She hasn't been working, so she's just basically been home with her the whole time. And so now he's saying, okay, let's put her in daycare. That'll alleviate some stress. Maybe we can hold off on the child, but kind of give you some free time for yourself.
That was a smart decision. Real smart.
So Shanice said, well, hopefully by putting Laura in daycare that her and Jeffy can spend some time together.
And what do you say about that?
They ain't spend no time together.
No, you said you don't want to keep saying.
Yeah. I said Shanice the one that keeps saying spend time together. That, he said, listen, all we're gonna do is put the child in daycare. And then when they went to pick her up, she was like, well, at least we get a car ride so we get to spend some time. I was like, child.
A car ride? It's to that point to get a car ride. That's y'all quality time.
I'm saying, what was y'all doing before? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. They got to get out the house.
So Laura first day of school, and Shanice have a break. You know, she crying away, y'all. She cry all the time. You've been watching her since she started on the season. She cry all the time. Nothing is new.
She must have some hormone issues.
Remember they show her mama crying? You said that's what she
did. Yes, right. Her mom runs in the family. I hate it for the little daughter. She could be crying.
It's supposed Jeff to him. He won't more sure you gonna have just everybody crying around the house.
Man, she cried a lot.
So she is crying because she said that, you know, her daughter been with her for 3 years, of course, just being in the house. And, you know, sometimes you just don't know if you're a good parent. I understand that. And you try the best you can. And so she said sometimes she don't give herself credit for it, but yeah.
Man, if it was me and I'm stuck in the house with a child for 2 years and I got to drop him off at daycare, I'll probably slow that truck down to 5 miles an hour. Get her. Cause man, you dog.
So they go and pick Laura up. This time Jeff did, you know, drive, and he in the car too. And so she was like, they was like, how was school? It was good. I want to go back. She's talking so good. Talking so good.
Yeah, and kids, the first week of daycare, it started off like that. Yeah, I want to go back. That second week, I don't want to go. Somebody took my little cookies and they start crying. They don't want to go back. Then you got to go to have a parent-teachers conference with the daycare because, you know, you trying to figure out why your child don't want to go. Yeah, it's good right now. It's good right now. Give it a week. Give it a week.
But yeah, so they were saying deuces and so or bye. And so they were doing the two fingers, and she was trying to do her. She was like, and then she had to put some down. She put it. It was too cute. It was cute.
Yeah.
So let's move on to Bobby and Danielle. So they are snowed in Texas, and I remember this storm, you know, because Denise from Ready to Love was supposed to be. Well, she did do the interview, but it was late because they had that snowstorm in Texas. Yeah. So, and if y'all know Texas like Alabama, they don't get no snow. We hardly ever get snow.
Yeah, but the difference between Texas and Alabama, our power grid is more up to date than Texas. You know what I'm saying? That power grid went down. They was done for. They weren't used to that cold weather.
So yeah, they it went down to 0. The temperature in Texas went down to 0. Their power kept going in and out, and they was trying to keep the kids warm, you know, because they got small babies. I can't imagine you trying to feed the baby, put warm milk in the, you know, microwave and stay warm. And it was out for a couple of days.
Yeah, I think some people, they broke furniture up and set it on fire to keep warm throughout that time. And, you know, water lines were, you know, bursting and people didn't have no water. So it was rough at that time. It was real rough.
And it was homes flooded because
the water lines busting.
Yep. Yeah. So when the power does come back on,
it's a rolling blackout.
She has to go and kind of like, you know, warm the bottles,
do everything she can.
Yeah, and then wait for it to go back out. So it came back on permanently, and they was excited about that, and they was outside in the snow and everything. So, you know, I'm glad for them. It wasn't that bad from what we saw, but some people was not.
They was like a week, 2 weeks without power. It was freezing. It was rough, man. It was real rough. But, you know, and then people put a lot of politics in it, so it got rough. Then it got nasty. So Greg and Deanna. I know I probably pronounced her name wrong, but so she happened to be bed rest, and I was bed rest with my first son for 7 months on, or like 6 or 7 months on, and I'm telling you, I wasn't like her. I had nobody wait on me hand and foot. My mom was there, but still, you know, man. I just really just kind of was on the couch. Whew. I give brother credit, boy. That bell ringing out, found me on a baseball bat and hit that bell, and I said, "Now ring on that."
So every time she needed something, she, you know, I think she was calling his name, and then she had the bell. And then she said, "Where you get that bell from?"
She said she was calling his name so much her voice got kind of hoarse. Then she had to get the bell. Doing like a mark. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. Ring-a-ling.
And so she's having Braxton Hicks contraction.
I don't know who that is. Who is that?
Just contractions that are not full blown, just little small contractions. And so Greg is waiting on her hand and foot, and he getting an attitude. So
I don't blame him.
So can I get some cookies? Can I get some water? Can I get my coloring book? I'm bored. That last time he threw that book at her, and he walked out. He was like, "Gee."
See, like I said, I give him credit. Cause it was me. And you want some ice cream? I said, "Okay, go get the ice cream. You want the ice cream? Yeah." Take the ice cream. Eat it, fat woman. Eat it. And you eat the ice cream. No, stop.
Very animated. Very animated. All right, so let's move on to Woody and Amani. So she is braiding his hair. And she's never braided hair before. She's never done hair before. And so she got her mom, her mama on there FaceTiming so she can, teach her how to do it. So.
You know what? Let's see, just I already said half on the baby already. And Braid My Hair was another song. Remember that song? The R. Kelly? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, we don't speak that name on
I'm just saying,
Yeah. But anyway, so she did pretty good. Once she got a gist of it, so he was like, Sweets. He called her Sweets. You did pretty good, Sweets.
Now, why, when he called her Sweets, he don't sound old, but when I call you Sweetie, you say I sound like an old man.
He says Sweets, you say Sweetie.
What's the difference?
The people at the gas station say, okay, sweetie. The people at the restaurant, can I get something else for you, sweetie? The people at the nursing home say, thank you, sweetie.
It's no difference between Sweets and Sweetie.
No, it's a difference.
No, it's not.
Drop down in the comments. It's a difference.
Okay, sweetie. You see, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Sweetie.
Sweetie.
That's something you say to a child as well. But if you would say Sweets, you know what I'm saying? And then that's his nickname for her. Okay. I don't want that.
Next topic.
You brought it up. All right, so yeah, she did pretty good with braiding his hair. And so he was like, I think she said, okay, well, try to, do the nail polish. You gonna polish my nail?
I'll polish it now. I used to have my hair braided. I used to have real long hair. My braids they just call it hang time. You just call it all the back, middle of my back because it's so long.
Tell me your dreads.
No, my braids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I braid it all the way back to my head, then you just drop down.
Oh, and then you had hair that long?
Yeah, I had really long hair. Yeah.
Really?
My hair probably...
Wait, don't pull too hard, Chad.
Right here. Yeah.
Grab
right
it.
there.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know you was attached.
So anyway, so yeah, you would polish my nails and my toes.
Yeah, I'll polish them. I would. Okay. I'm not good at it,
See, like Woody was pretty good.
Yeah, well, I did it. They go, ooh, what third grade polish? No, polish you all your fingers.
So let's move on to Jamie and Beth. These were all the couples that were on there. They basically was just talking about them having kids. Once Jess left and went back home, so they had to have a conversation. So it reminded them of when they was auditioning per se for Married at First Sight. They both said, yeah, we want kids. Then after they went on their honeymoon, no, we don't want no kids.
I believe Beth. I think the reason why she said she didn't want any kids at the time because he said, I don't lean towards a no. And like she said, I didn't know you at the time, so if you don't say no, I'm going to say no. But I guarantee you, if he would say yeah, she would say yeah.
So, yeah. So, one thing Jamie said that he likes his independence. And when you got a child, you're going to lose all that. So, they decided to say, hey, we just going to practice. And it's called BCS. We're going to do the BCS.
When she said BCS, I said, is she talking about football? They just called it BCS. It was like never mind. Yeah. It was like championship series bowl championship series in college football. This was called BCS. Okay. And she said BCS. I said, she talking about football? Then they rolled up, yeah. What do you call it?
You forget.
Basic Caucasian sex. Whatever that is. I don't know what that is, man.
It's just regular sex for them. White sex. So anyway, but yeah, so that was pretty much it, you guys. So on that note, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. We're going to review Encore. Hopefully you got a chance to see our Reddit, I put a ring on it video that we filmed today. It should be uploaded. And make sure you guys go watch to the end. Watch in the description because we have an announcement to make. And you have to go and find out what it is. So, all right, you guys, on that note, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Don't forget to go God. Let God go you. Deuces.